So it's been 2 years now since I quit my 9 to 5 job as a legal assistant to become a spicy content creator. And everyone would be dreaming of this kind of job because it gives you so much freedom, and if you're lucky, you also make a lot of money from it. But the truth is, it's so up and down in every way. Like, you're not always going to make a lot of money, and it's going to affect your mental health at some point, like it has for me. You know, your relationships could suffer, and there can be a lot of drama. Society doesn't respect you and will never respect you. And this job feels really boring to me now and isolating because, it's been 2 years, which isn't even a long time, but when you have so much freedom, then it does become a little bit boring. And when you don't have a challenge in life, you just feel a bit dead inside, and I feel like this job isn't hard. It's just time consuming in some ways and mentally draining, but it's certainly not hard. You're more likely to reach a point where you just start to question everything and you just think like, what am I even doing? And sometimes I have that, and other times I feel really good. I'm like, oh my God, I've got all this time. I can do whatever I want every day, and I make good money. And other times you just think it's not all that, and us people have struggles, a lot of struggles. So before you wish that you were, living this life, just think again. It's really not all that. The grass is definitely not greener. Sometimes I wish I had kept my 9 to 5 job. It would have saved me a lot of drama, because now I also can probably never find a normal job again. And this job also isn't forever. Obviously I'm getting older, and we all have a shelf life here, and I don't know what's next. You also need an exit plan for this job. So there's just so many things to consider for doing this kind of stuff. But it's just a few thoughts right now. But who knows what's going to happen in future. Right now I'm just cruising, but I just do feel a bit lost and depressed at the minute. But
you have to live with the consequences.
This is why I regret being a stripper. This is going to be what I think is a very unpopular TikTok, unpopular with my friends, unpopular on social media in general, because we like to see the sunny side of things, and I'm about to tell you the not so sunny side of things. This is probably the first time that I've ever really acknowledged the fact that I was a dancer. I have posted pictures of me in the club before. I've never spoken about it out loud, and there's a couple reasons for that. I am Arab American, I'm Lebanese, and I really respect my dad, and I don't want to bring any shame upon our family. And please don't try to be PC with me or tell me this is some internalized misogyny. If you're not Arab, then you probably don't get what I'm saying, and I don't need to be corrected in this space. I started dancing when I was 22 or 23, and I was very good at it. I'm not saying that to boast or brag. I'm saying that because it's the truth. I made a lot of money. I was good at my job. I was good at sales. And if I didn't make $1,000 a night, I was going home sour and spoiled and in a bad mood, not happy, because that was my norm. At least $1,000 a night. That's not to say I didn't have bad nights. Of course I had bad nights. We all have bad nights, but I had more good nights than bad nights. If you scroll on my page, you'll see a lot about my husband's addiction, about my kids, about us going to church, about me being a wife, and all of these things are my today. However, this is why I regret stripping. I am still a normal person with worries, and the fact that I know that I could just go out and get it and not have to struggle or worry about the things that I do today and now is really hard to live with. Just knowing that I could go and trick somebody off and I would have no problems. Whatever my problem was, it would disappear like that. I will never be satisfied with any normal job again, ever. And there is an expiration date on stripping. You have to come to terms with that at some point in time. I don't think I will ever come to terms with the fact that I can't be a stripper again. Sometimes I miss it so bad that my mouth waters. And that is insane. It's a dopamine rush to me. I seriously wish I could have a lobotomy to remove my dancing days out of my head, because sometimes I just miss it so much that it drives me crazy. Yeah.
She's a whore!
She went from being a legal assistant to a spicy content creator. She said everybody would dream about having this type of job because of the freedom and money. Yeah, right. She admitted that she is depressed, her relationships have been destroyed, and the money is not always good. She may have freedom to relax on the beach, but there's only so much cocktails you can drink, and there's only so many times you can sunbathe. You have to build something in your life that you can be passionate about. But this 304 has built nothing, just a history of spicy content that causes men to bust a nut.
Congratulations.
The fact that she misses doing it to the point where her mouth waters is crazy. This is why you should never commit to or marry an ex-304, because there will always be experiences at the back of her mind that she will feel compelled to go back to. This woman has a husband and children now, but she still feels like going back to the pole. So regardless if she was an ex-corn performer, a striper, an OF girl, or a carousel rider, they all come under the same category, and that category is...
She belongs to the streets.
Real men of genius.